right. So I'm going to try recording this as well for the first time in a while, but I'll at least be doing commentary here. I played Mikaelsson before. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. But that was in the E tier final in my last season back in league, and won that one 4-3 with I had 4 starts in that one as well. So anyways, in a decent spot so far in league, but still early on, so obviously need to win a lot more. It's sort of that's enough of the story there. So this one is awkward with Cursed Gold. You have Coastal Haven can sort of resolve things a little bit, but you don't have necessarily the ability to play that many guild masters. I mean, maybe you're just it does seem to me like you kind of want to build. I'm going to need to take some time at the start of this one. It does seem to me like you're going to be building here, despite the fact that you don't have any trashing, and you have Cursed Gold. I mean, you have Puka trashing. You just can't trash the estates. So the question becomes: should this be a buried treasure? Then I'm hitting 7, so I could do like a void, and either like a cap city or another buried treasure next turn. I mean, it does seem like with the capital cities, you kind of do want to, you do want to go for the economy early on here, and you're going to be able to draw through some stuff. You have a void, so it's going to be worth, I think, taking you 1 curse here. And then this will be avoid Cap City, I think. I don't think I'm going to be taking a buried treasure. There's some question about if you want 10 tier. But I think mostly it's not going to be worth it to add it in. Is there any reason for me to do like a void? Should I just be doing a void Puka actually? That actually seems probably more sensible than the Cap City. I think that helps me more now. I am not going to Coastal Haven this estate, I don't think. I'm going to try to hang on to that token a little bit longer. This is not great. I think this is just silver. I'm not going to Coastal Haven any of that stuff. So, of course, it would have been nice to see this stuff up at the top of the shuffle. But this is okay. I'm not so sure about the alchemist path. I'm going to keep buying silvers, actually. I mean, I say that. I think that'll be my last one. I really hope it will be. Here I think I want to take an avoid, and it might be time to add the Cap City, or I might just want to take another buried treasure. Probably Cap City time. And I'm not. Do I want to make this shuffle a little easier? I think I do. Okay, this is good. Um, okay, I might want to take a clerk. Um, it will be drawn dead fairly frequently, but it does seem fairly nice, and it allows me to do another avoid, um, which I think I'm gonna regret not doing if I don't. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do avoid clerk. Um, let's draw here. Yeah, this is not so bad of a spot to be in. Um, what should this be? Um, I really want to keep avoiding, um, but that makes my other stuff a little awkward here because I don't really want more of the fours. Um, I could just take like buried treasure, capital city here. Um, that's sort of the tempo play. I don't mind that, especially being second player here on this board. So this is nice, obviously. Very nice starting hand here. Um, I am going to do one of those, and I'm going to do a second one here. All right, we're moving pretty good now. I say that I'm still hitting the same number here. Um, but I have the ability now to I could maybe take a tent. I could maybe take a tent. I could take like buried treasure, avoid tent. Um, Alternatively, um, I mean, as awesome as Garrison is, I mean, Garrison is really nice. If I took like buried treasure, avoid tent, um, and then I could get like three of these Garrison cards. Um, so that's not quite going to happen here, right? Or is it? No, it's actually going to happen exactly. I have 12. Um, yeah, I have 12 and 3 buys. So I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to figure out, I'll figure out the rest later, but I'm going to be the player with 3 garrisons here. So hopefully next turn will be good. Quite likely to have a cap city and a usable spot. And then I won't be in a particularly great spot because I won't have any plus buy lined up. But I have 3 garrisons. It's not like GG or anything to have the garrisons. They are really nice. They're really nice. Hillfort's relatively questionable. Definitely drawing first here. I think I have a problem, which is that the rest of this shuffle is terrible. Um, so I think what I want actually is another buried treasure here because I want to get more gains, so that I can get out of the shuffle. Might have a reasonable chance to have this turn at least be somewhat productive. Um, it's a little weird. I don't. Okay, I do find my garrison here now, which is nice. Um, and maybe this is just like capital city clerk, or maybe capital city double avoid. Actually, seems yeah, yeah. Um, and I might even buy a copper here. As nuts as that sounds, um, I'm gonna buy just one. Um, and 10 to keep that tempt out. Okay, now okay, that that did the trick. Um, okay, so I should be drawing now until forever. Um, Not guaranteed. I still need to think about avoids. Um, but I'm gonna have garrisons and buys down, so I'm gonna have big hands. I have three cap cities. Need to keep adding there. Might make sense for me to add a hill fort as like a silver gainer. Um, let's keep one of these coppers in hand. I can always um, come back round. All right. I'm gonna get rid of the tent here. Well, I guess I can just get rid of the cursed gold. Um, let's keep drawing through. Play the garrisons. I think this will just be a clerk play. I don't think I want strongholds at all. I think I am interested in a hill fort. Um, if I just take like hill fort, buried treasure, capital city, I mean that seems like a pretty nice spread of items to me, and keeps me pretty likely to draw. Um, I mean, maybe at some point I should think about taking like a council room or even a seer. Um, well, I think I'm just gonna take Hillfort Buried Treasure. Um, Another Hillfort maybe? That seems crazy. Um, let's do a Cap City, actually. Yeah. Let's just keep doing Cap City, because those are the things that make my turns go. And I'm only having 6 cards come in here, and I'm not avoiding anything. So, getting the 4th Cap City, I think, makes sense. Um, Buried Treasure maybe didn't. But it just sort of feels like I did want the extra payload tempo that comes along with that. But maybe just more draw is what I should really be focusing on. Council room seems perhaps advisable. But I have time, hopefully, to do more than just buy green cards between now and the end of the game. I wonder if Mikaelsson will just buy province here. I could see it. Um, it's not super compelling, but I could see it. Still has a problem where Mikaelsson's not drawing deck. Um, might be thinking about more avoids here. Seems less important over there, having elected to play with the Alchemist, but I mean, there's still the same junk in the deck that you have to draw through, so it still matters. And it's not like Mikaelsson's drawing everything. All right, just Hillfort, Buried Treasure. Yeah, that was a fast one. I'll grant it. Especially if you buy the same thing. Yeah, no reason not to go ahead and play this clerk. Okay, we find a Cap City. All is hopefully well. Okay, all is certainly well. Okay, we'll have to play one of these Cap Cities first. And, well, do I actually want to draw here? I don't think I do. I think this just wants to be Garrison, Hillfort, gain silver, gain the cards, and now we're just discarding. Okay. So this is a lot of money. I probably do want a stronghold, I'd say. Maybe. I don't think I want a Hillfort all that bad anyways, at least. I think I want draw, certainly. What if I took like Stronghold Council Room? That's 11. Cap City is 17. That's like Stronghold Council Room, Buried Treasure, Avoid, Guildmaster. I mean, that's so much building. Should I just be doing like province, stronghold, Cap City? That's 14, 19. And then maybe like added council room. So like province, stronghold, Cap City, council room. I mean, that seems to put me in a pretty good position, right? Especially this being a dead draw here. Okay. Yeah, this is all fine. Toil stuff makes sense, but is significantly worse than having done it without having to toil with things. Um, so I think at this point I just need to leap ahead on green. I mean, I'm gonna have tons of extra draw and reliability. Um, so just keep gaining lots of cards in green. I think the win itself is pretty hard to get to. Um, but what's leading up to it here is not terribly. Um, well, I'm gonna play this council room first here, for exactly this reason. I just don't need to discard here. Um, but now we can do this. Well, I was planning to go into the next shuffle, but I'm not certain anymore that that makes any sense. I think it does. I'm gonna have loads and loads of overdraw here, and I am gonna play this stronghold for cards as well. And then here I think I'm just gonna take like province. Well, do I want province? I could take like province, double avoid, and a copper. I mean, that seems worthwhile. I mean, that would make it so I'm like never missing. I could take another copper as well. I'm much less sure about that. Because I have limited draw coming in the turn after. But I could see that copper having been good. Yeah, I don't. So I'm having trouble clicking. I think I probably avoid a silver here, actually. This is probably overkill. Based on the game state, I think I've been maybe overplaying, but I am a little bit short on draw. Not on this turn, but on the next turn. So I'd like to, for example, be able to load up on coppers this coming turn. And I still feel way ahead, obviously, here points-wise at this point in the game. I am going to be going into this shuffle here. Let's not discard and just draw here. Now we'll be just discarding. Just discarding. Just discarding. I did leave one junk on top, so maybe I could have done that different, but I'm going to draw plenty here. I'm gonna not. Actually, I think I am gonna rotate away from Stronghold here because I'm not really interested in buying any more. Um, so I think this is just like, well, I could do a Cursed Gold here actually and just buy 4 provinces. I mean, that seems pretty cool to me. All right, so that wins game 1 at a second player, so that's nice. Um, well, this looks mercenary-like. Um, there's not any plus buy. So that's weird. You do have border village. Um, there's not any plus buy. Um, patron seems kind of nice. I guess the thought could be, is there a way to sort of just go money? I think you're going to be going money like, but I think you're still going to want to play with the mercenary, and maybe buy a Feyada at some point even. That said, Patron still looks nice out of the open, but it's hard to discount the double urchin. Although, without having plus buy here, um, I'm not so sure that the delayed stuff isn't just fine. Um, and I'm going to take the patron. Um, you might wonder why I didn't play that urchin normally. Then I'd be left defenseless. I didn't wish to let him discard an overgrown estate. I don't know. Okay. Well, it's time for me to add a magpie, I think. I'm desperately short of the cards that I would like to have. But I didn't think I could afford to let the magpies just completely go. Um, well, I suppose next turn I'm going to have less money. I think let's add the carnival now. And then this will be perhaps an urchin. I think this is actually definitely going to be an urchin. I don't feel fantastic about this game state. Be nice if I can find my urchin here. Magpie hitting hovel over there is always good to see. Would like to win the magpie split here, but it's not game ending if I don't. And by win, I mean just stay relatively competitive from where we're at right now, which probably just means me getting one more magpie. Even 8-2 is not insurmountable. I've got a good shot to find my other urchin. Okay, excellent. I guess I have more magpies than I thought. Um, this is kind of fairly nice come together. Um, and I guess I'll take like another border village carnival. Um, I think carnival's the best card for me to take still. Um, I could play Necro as Necro here. But then I have to find a village very shortly. If I play Urchin first, that gives me a little bit more. Um, well, maybe I just do this. I'm gonna pig the Necro. Okay, just time to pig the Merc. I'm gonna keep one Urchin. Um, yeah, let's draw here. Um, because I'm going to be able to get the villager back. I can pig that. And then this is going to be maybe just a border village patron. I could see border village patron because that will actually allow me to accrue villagers, and I need coins. It could also be magpie just for the tower split. I'm gonna do that. This isn't awesome at this point. Um, I mean, I think I just discard copper here still. Um, hope that I can find, a carnival or a border village in time. Swamp Shacks is, very good. Um, in the pig deck, could fairly easily be not terribly useful. But if you have, reasonable like one or two of them, the second one's gonna be able to draw two or three with decent regularity. So that might be a thing for me to add if I'm going to continue to build, which I think I am going to continue to build. But I'm not sure that that's what I need to prioritize here. Yeah, I'm gonna play Merc here. I'm sort of pretty comfortable playing with just one villager. Um, Not sure that that was right at all. But okay. Uh, this. Let's see. It could be Border Village Fayeda. Um, and then the idea is right. That's it for the rest of the game. Um, um, I'm gonna say I'm gonna buy that path, and hope that I win on having a little more actual draw in the deck. Um, which might be the case because I'm gonna have a turn here. So I hope to hit 8 with 2 villagers at the end of this turn. That'd be great. And then I'll probably just go ahead and sort of start pressuring the province pile, I would say. Um, if I can. Still some ways to go. Um, and the Fayeda is not where it needs to be. Okay. So, question becomes, do I spend these coffers? Carnival Patron is cute, by the way. But do I spend these coffers to go get the province and say I'm just going to come back round? I'm going to say yeah. Especially being first player here. I want to ask the question and make Mikaelsson like play without villagers with swamp shacks as the only draw, and like you have to green from here. Yeah, I might be. The carnival's still a key card for me to find here. Okay. Yeah, let's pick the necro for sure. All right, these are the things that are going. Okay, this is very good. And yeah, we can just do this. 3 villagers, and I'm just gonna buy a province. All right, so the hope from here is to just keep doing that. If I fall short, I can buy. Wow, I mean, opponent's deck isn't even reliable. I can get rid of one of these silvers. Cool. All right. I got 2 of them. And, all right, we'll see what we can do off Mikaelsson's third start here, or second start in the third game. All right. So Peddler seems nice. Apothecary is your only draw because Magnate is awful and terminal with no village. Um, so I'm not sure that you can actually get Peddlers unless you play with Apothecary. Um, but it does seem like you want to play with Apothecary. So the 5/2 seems terrible in that case. I could take Sacred Grove and try to come back for the Apothecary. Um, Missing Amulet off the start is also kind of terrible. If I if I open Grove, like how does that actually help me? Um, it doesn't really, right? Like the deck does want Grove at some point. That's the argument, right? You do want Grove. Grove is fine over Charm. Although even then, like you really just want Amulet as your um, as your payload. And the Lighthouse isn't great. Um, I think I might just open Amulet Lighthouse and hope to like trash a little bit, hit 4, and just like do all that stuff, stay competitive. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna lose. Um, and I don't want to just lose. I want to lose with style. Um, should be hitting. Well, definitely, I'm going to be hitting 4. Hopefully, the amulet won't miss. And I'm just gonna buy a second amulet here, and then that will work out nice shuffle wise. I'm surprised. Why didn't Mikaelsson open? Double amulet? Yeah, um I mean obviously being able to play the amulets means that it's not gonna actually matter. Um but I like Apothecary here like a lot. A lot, a lot. Um I mean I guess you can just play like a million durations out of your thin deck that's all trashed and buy a peddler. Um that certainly is a sensible path. Um, but I think I like Apothecary here. This is just a peddler, right? And then this is kind of a mess. I guess I want Charm over Trash here because I just can't afford to fall behind on this plus buy. Although I'm behind on everything. So I'm kind of the thing to be happy about at this point um, is that I'm second player, and so uh, it doesn't sting quite as bad. Okay, and I'm sort of level-ish here on a few things, but okay. This is just going to be a buy thing. Um, and it's going to be Apothecary Peddler, right? It could be Charm Peddler. Um, that seems extremely aggressive. Which maybe I need to be, but I don't know. I want to have some chance to keep drawing this thing. Um, I don't necessarily need to keep trashing coppers, and I can maybe hope that that's my way sort of back in here. I mean, this is certainly a nice draw. I mean, like that's look at that. Um, This, I say that. I probably do want to trash this copper here. Um, because I'm probably now just going to be buying another charm. Um, and a peddler. Um, I guess that's more productive than anything else. And I don't think I would actually continue to want all those listings. I suppose there's maybe an argument for just two peddlers there. Um, because this is going to be two peddlers plus something else over there, um, and then I'm sort of meaningfully behind right on the peddler split, um, and I'm also meaningfully behind on the other stuff. Uh, okay. uh, I mean, I guess over there that's fine. I'm not like thrilled about that over there. Uh, so how can I beat that? Um, it might be time for me to just take coin now off this amulet, and then I'm buying like what apothecary peddler province. Um, I think I like that. Um, I'm never sure in these situations the sort of trash copper calculus, but I think here I want to stay on top of things aggressively. Um, oh, I messed that up, but it's fine. Let's just take province, and maybe I want to take another charm here. Um, it's probably better than duchy at this point. I'm not sure about that, but seems like a not totally crazy thing to be doing. There's still quite a bit of game left. So that's clever, right? Way of the Frog Magnate, um, with treasure map. Um, I'm not doing clever things over here. I'm just hitting 8, the broadside of some coppers and some silver and some charms. Um, but hey, it's kind of close. Um, well, I want to play peddler, then apothecary, and have a chance to draw. So I need to do it like this. Well, okay, what do I want to be doing? Can I rely on Mikaelsson to not hit like 10 with 2 buys? Probably not. Just played 1 charm last turn, so has another charm. I mean, that was all the gold. but has like a bunch of peddlers too. Um, so, oh no, I lost the window. All right, we'll see how a refresh does here. All right. So I think what I want to do then is just try and hit five actually. And line up next turn. So if I play Lighthouse, Frog the Peddler, I mean, this is all hitting me. This all makes me hit more than five. Could I hit 10? I have five, six, seven, eight, nine. I mean, I could hit 10 and get two. I mean, that seems pretty good. Okay, I should be trying to hit 10. So this is I think that means I leave the last peddler on bottom. Okay, so I hit five with what I have with the treasures, six with peddler, seven with lighthouse, eight with amulet, and then 10 with this charm. So this is the correct order. Leaves the province on top, leaves the peddler in deck. Okay. I mean, I don't win the long game. Um, but I also just didn't want to lose immediately. I was always very behind in this game, so I think I do regret my decision. I bought a charm over another peddler in the mid game. But yeah, I mean, I would have just lost right here if I would have bought a province. I could have bought like province duchy and then like offered a tie, but all right. I mean, this just needs to be coin. There's no doubt about that. All right. I think this might be gain card time. The question's going to be, do I want apothecary or like a charm? I could also do like apothecary and a copper. Which at this point doesn't seem terribly unreasonable, actually. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I mean, the situation's not great, but it's like a real end game, so it's hard to complain about that. Um, from where the game was. I suppose double is pretty likely. Double duchy, that is. I'm not sure province duchy is that good over there. If that's available, that might be the thought. Is double duchy better than province duchy? Castle pile. It's looking awfully forlorn. I really can't afford to add cards like that into this deck. But it's not like Mikaelsson can really afford it that much either. I think Mikaelsson can afford it more. But obviously, it's more just better than a state third pile, really, at this point. I assume this is just going to be double Dutchy, and then that makes life, you know, quite difficult for me. There's no way I'm hitting 16 ever. Um, so at that point, I'm like taking. I mean, I guess it does leave me some options. I can go like Dutchy and then into the castle pile. Um, and, still play on with things. Um, I don't know about that charm. Um, yeah, I don't know about that charm. Okay, I have to think again. Um, so do I want to hit? I mean, hitting 8 here would be nice. Can I hit 8? I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, yeah, I can hit 8 if I just draw this charm. Let me double check that. Yeah, right. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. At some point here, I could very much lose on just opponent takes province and says you can't hit 8 again, and I might just be forced to say, you got me. My deck is not very good. Um, but my deck does threaten to hit 8. Is the nice thing about it. It's unpredictable. It absolutely can hit 8. So that's useful. Um, okay. So up a point. This is 3, 5, 6 if I want it. I could take like crumbling plus estate. I mean, that seems good to me. I could also just take lighthouse here. But I think it's estate time. And then I think it's going to be province time. If I had 8 here, I think I take province. Right? Like, why wouldn't, like, in order to beat that, opponent has to dig into castle pile and then get another province, which can absolutely happen. But I don't want to leave myself open to having to hit 8 like later. And if I go castle pile, I just leave my, like, at any point, Mikaelsson can just be like, I'm just in a province twice in a row. Now, that might change a little bit if small castle gets bought here. Okay. Well, we'll see what this turn does. Well, I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 as is. So I really do want to draw on to try to find a copper. Well, I have the humble castle here, right? So I can just draw. I can do like peddler, apothecary, back to peddler. I think rather than playing the apothecary last, because that gives me a better chance of a big turn. If I get a big turn, then I can think about doing more stuff. Okay, yeah, this seems like it was nice. Okay, So now I have 5, 6, 7, 9 already. So I have 9. That can give me, nothing great. Um, if I have 9, if I take Haunted um, plus Estate, I could also just take like Haunted plus a Silver or something, or Haunted plus a Lighthouse. Um, I could even take like an Amulet maybe at this point is actually like a good card. Um, well, Lighthouse has just got to be better. Um, I kind of want to just take like Lighthouse or Haunted plus. Um, like leave this Amulet on top, play the Peddler, so I get the Duchy off, and then I'm just taking like Haunted. I could even take like Haunted plus Gold. I mean that's dodgy and utility, but um, the alternative is right Estate. Um, and if I find a way to draw back around, okay, let's do this. Um, um, maybe like Apothecary is better than Gold, but I don't know. I'm not. I'm not sure that that's true. And that messes with your whole Magnate thing, which is excellent. I did not expect to win this game, and it's looking like I might. Is this 8? Uh, well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 8. So I'm just gonna do that. Absolutely. Um, sorry, maybe you get a big like Grand Castle off, but that's kind of hard to do. I think I just take a coin here. Could also trash the Crumbling. Um, Trashing the Crumbling, right? It's point neutral at this point. Not if I get kings, but if I get kings, I just win anyways. I don't get the coin this turn, but I'm not doing anything this turn anyways. I think I just buy an Estate here. Um, okay, well, what is this? This is 4. This is like 7. Right, it's 4, 5, 6, 7 right now. So yeah, play the Apothecary and hope that it's not all green. Okay, well, this is just as bad as all green for now. I could just hit 4 and line it up to have those 3 cards on top next turn, which seems good to me. Oh, well, I could actually just, no, I can frog this Peddler, and then that guarantees that I hit 8 next turn, right? Um, so that's what I want to do. For sure. Then yeah, I mean you need to hit 16 here, which I it could happen, right? But does not. Does not. Does quite. Does. Oh wow. Does it barely ever not? Was frogging the small castle that? I mean, playing that wins, right? I mean, and I'm certainly going to grant the undo if that's the way we're going. Um, right. That's 7 plus. Yeah. I mean that. I don't want to say it too loud in case I'm overheard, but okay. I'll take it. That was weird. Um, I mean, maybe I didn't read that board correctly and I just missed that at the end, but I'm pretty darn sure that uh, normal play of that small castle. Um, I guess it actually doesn't because yeah, never mind. Because if you play the small castle, then you get the 7, you get the 8 from province, um, but then maybe the estate pile wasn't there. All right. Anyways, this one, well, engineer for trail looks nice. Um, I say that, but like, there's not really anything to do with trail here, right? I mean, you can do the rebuild thing, but that's crazy. Um, the buried treasure here is going to be a good card. Um, I mean, I'm not sure you really want trail at all. I mean, I think after you have liveries in play, they're nice. But I think this might just be like a poet silver open, actually. Um, and that's like your way to try to hit 5, get the buried treasure, and then add in like livery, and then you're sort of off with engineer and stuff. Um, but poet keeps you moving at the start of this, and progress is going to make it fast once we get moving here, which will be soon. Um, I think I'm going to take an engineer here. Um, and this is going to be uh, what I need it to be here in order to hit 5. Anyways, and then this is just going to be buried treasure, right? I don't think there's any reason to mess with the pirates. Is there? Um, I'm going to say no, at least not at first. I am just going to take a livery and another engineer here. Not sure about that. Not super thrilled about that. Um, I guess I'm just going to keep taking engineers. So here I can do like a village effect in order to get this livery in play. Um, And let's see, I have 6 -1, right? So I have 5. Um, if I take 2 more cards, I mean, I think I am gonna take these extra cards here. Um, well, now that that's an estate, I'm just gonna take a poet. Maybe a maybe it's actually village time. Um, and just take another livery. I don't like not having a king's court. So that might be something I seek to correct right now. I'm not going to take an engineer. Hopefully this king's court has no targets. Okay, well, we hoped. So this is a pretty even game state, I guess. Maybe slightly behind, depending on how the rest of this turn goes. Over there, I'm like a half turn behind. Maybe I do have the extra livery. Not that that is that good. Yeah, I think returning some of these is going to be useful. But it's a little bit hard because the draw's delayed with that. I would like for there to be a big old dud over on the other side, but might be a little much to hope for with, you know, progressed horses. I mean, I just need to keep drawing. Just keep getting trails and drawing them, right? Like I need to maximize this turn. I guess I'll trash the engineer at this point and just take a poet. Um, guess I'm just drawing on here. I could have done other stuff there for sure. But just doing that, so I have this start of my turn. This something. This is not going great, and I don't. I think there are things that I could have done in my play. I'm guessing earlier on, maybe a little bit less engineer earlier on. Yeah, this is being well played over on the other side, and not poorly drawn either. So, that's gonna make it tough, but I mean it's all right. Obviously, you're not gonna win every one of your starts. Still be up 3-1 after this. It'd be really nice if I can get one of the last two. That would set me up for a really, really nice position to, still have to have honest efforts in the last couple matches, but um, that would put me in a really nice spot. 3-3 would still competitive spot, but 4-2 would be really, really nice. I'd even take 3.5, perhaps. Well, I won't say that, but this one looks quite gone to me. Really resignable quite soon. What's really the point of me playing this out, really, right? It's not like there's not going to be turns over there. There's progress on the board with Livery and King's Court and a huge amount of everything. So, and I'm not going to be expending like the mental energy to do all that. Okay, I even messed that up. All right, yeah, let's just get out of here. Okay. Yeah, that was well played over on the other side, I think. No complaints as far as how opponent played that one. Um, um, let me see. Let me think. So Pious Lackeys is like overwhelmingly a big deal, right? But there's also other things here that's the case for. Um, Bobble is quite expensive for Mountain Folk. Um, okay, possibly lost. Well, it doesn't seem like I lost connection with the game server. Um, Guess I'll load back in. I need to do it again. Oh no. Okay. We're coming back, I think. Well, not quickly. um, I'll keep trying here. The board looked fast. Very fast. Like lackeys and stockpiles are just gonna go. But I can't seem to find my way to the game. So, not terribly sure what to do about that. All right, I'm gonna stop like my recording.